And I want you to know the little guy rolls. Okay, so the wheels are free, they spin nicely, and their spacing is perfect. So I'm happy. Little dang tools. I couldn't print anything because my printer's gone. Oh no, what am I gonna do? So I'm like, well, if I space it the same, it should be spaced right. And sure enough, it works. It works like a charm. And I just held it like that when I pressed them in, and I just pressed them. Well, so that's good. I got this fixed, and I made a rivet in an axle just to test to see how that works, and it works great. So next batch may have the brass eyelet for a bearing surface for the axle. I know how I can assemble these. I've got my little fixture here for doing the wire. I had a little boo-boo over here, so I'm gonna have to do those over again. I got a little manhandling there, and I broke it. Okay, fine, it happens. But nothing lost. These are all sort of spare early alpha parts, but the dimension, the inside dimension was the same, the 30 millimeters. So that was the test. I needed that 29 point something, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, and I got it with my little dumbass tool. So there, I made a tool, I put in some brass, and I'm printing a smoke system, a brand new design, latest and greatest smoke housing for a special customer. Remember, if you remember the Indian motorcycle tribute train, that gentleman has asked for a smoke system for another engine. So, and to test it with me, for me. So I'm building one up, and I'll let him test it, and we'll go from there. So I'm printing a smoke, new stuff, blue tape on the mirror. I know it's crazy, but hey, it's what it takes. So okay, it works. And if you think there's an empty spot where my PC used to be, you're right. My PC is MIA. I'm going crazy. The hard drive was going on us bearings, I think, and running really slow. So we decided to put in a 1 terabyte solid state drive system. So there's the box of parts he didn't need, but so he's doing that. My guy, Bill, computer guy, is doing that for me. And while I was there, pardon me, they had a new, not new, they only sell used. Well, they do sell new, but I only look at used. They had a used, what's called an all-in-one. So it's a computer and a monitor all-in-one. And you just hook up a keyboard and a mouse, and you got a PC. Mine upstairs, I found, is extremely old. I mean, like over 10 years old. And the operating system and the CPU is ancient, and I can't expand it anymore. And if I did add a hard drive to it that it needs, then something else may go. He had a 2-year-old Dell, by the way, a Dell all-in-one, very good price, and he's putting in some extra memory and an extra hard drive, and then I'll pick that up when I pick up my laptop. So I'm actually getting 2 PCs, but the whole thing is under $600, so I'm not worried about it at all. To get my PC updated and a new all-in-one is great, and I can sell the one I have. It still runs, it's just slow. So I'm going to try to sell that one and see if I can't recoup some of my Dell. But I hear pitter patter upstairs. You know, I think my lens must be froggy. Oh yeah, that's much better. Well, maybe not. All right. Anyway, I'm going upstairs. I hear Margaret scooting about, and that may mean, yeah, where are you? We don't need to hear that. Boy, is that a good-looking train? Is that a good-looking train? Oh, I had the end on it earlier. It really did top it off. Neil did a beautiful job printing this. And my chassis updated just for these, I think is going to work out great. I'm going to add a beam all the way across here so it's nice and tight, and it'll be, oops, sorry, it'll be nice and tight here, it'll be black, and I'll have plenty of room for the electronics that goes inside. And it's a little close, but you know, it could be, I could move it away. In fact, it was too close. I bumped it earlier. Tail's not put on. I may have to add a screw. I don't want to glue it on, you know. I have to add a screw, I think. In any case, that's gotta be good. Oh, when I get the lights for the firebox, I get the lights for that. I have to wire this up. That was gonna wire it up today, but I didn't get my PC to do some other junk. So I was like, oh man. So I went into tool making mode. I figured I can do tool making manually and then PC it later, you know, 3D print it later. All right, that's it. I'm done. I'm so fried. I washed my car this morning and it's burned me out. My arms are shot. They're shredded. I'm not in good shape. I'm old. I know. It's the way it is. Okay, gang, just think, one of these days a machine like this will be printing buildings on the moon. And maybe even Mars. Would that be awesome? Oh, wow. Hope I'm around to see it. Later, gang. Bye.